Kozais Ranch, Boreal Continent, Tukayyid, Free Russellhag Republic, 12 May 3052.
Lev Garrard tried to keep a deep breath, but choked on the smell of rotten eggs. The mud that caked his Stormcrow's armour would wash off, but the stink of the Devil's Bath might never go away. After this week, everything would be tinged with sulphur. A Comguard's mongoose zipped past him, and he scored it with laser fire. His autocannon ammo was long since exhausted, otherwise he'd have opened the mongoose like a tin can and sated some of his simmering rage. These were a new division of Comguards, not the hated 6th Division laying dead to a man back in Devil's Bath. Nor the other that fought with them. The 75th? 78th? It didn't matter. They were dead too. But their endless supply of white-clad brothers had come to avenge them or die in their turn. Garrard blasted the mongoose again, at the extreme range of his lasers, and barked a harsh laugh as it fell. 2 Omni-Mechs from his command boa flanked him. He had lost track of most of the 250th Assault Cluster, but had sent a rendezvous point some hours ago. They would filter in. Then the Comguards would pay. For every Steel Viper warrior who had boiled alive at the bottom of the hot mud pit, they would pay, and their pristine white mechs and fancy white robes would stain red with their Desgra blood. No mercy, no Higura would be granted to those with no honour. In the distance, Kozais Ranch Station beckoned. One of the Comguards cracked. It was a short 10-kilometre run into the town. Zeta Galaxy was forming up on Gerard's flank. He could commandeer a trinary of their second-line troops to reinforce his warriors and make a run at it. The mighty and boastful Smoke Jaguars had already been laid low. The Nova Cats followed them in retreat, and rumour had it the Diamond Sharks further up the Kozais Valley had been completely annihilated. They were hard clans, but none of them was steel. The Vipers would not break. Though the Comguards had disrupted Alpha and Gamma Galaxy's lines, the Viper's spirit held. A few more battered mechs of the 250th straggled in. One with a pair of forlorn elementals perched on its shoulders like vultures. Gerard was about to open a channel to Zeta Command to request reinforcements, when all communications were abruptly overridden.
Steel Vipers, this is your Khan,
came the voice of Natalie Breen. She sounded like a woman who hadn't slept in days.
Fall back to our LZ. All Vipers, return to your drop zone.
Lev Garrard blinked. That could not be right. Down in the valley, Kozais Ranch Station shimmered ahead of him, like a mirage, so close.
Say again, Viper Actual,
he piped over the comm.
You heard me, Star Commander. We are returning to our dropships. Order your cluster to retreat. Zeta Galaxy will cover.
Retreat? She had ordered a retreat? Back through the hell of the Devil's Bath with Comstar gnawing on their heels, refusing to stand and fight, bombing them with airstrikes and artillery, luring them into those abominable mud pits. Only a thin line of Comguards stood between Gerard's command and their goal. It was there! It was right there!
My Khan, let me order the 250th forward. Send Zeta to feint to the west and draw them off the line. Then my cluster can rush in.
Neg!
Breen's anger hit him like a fist.
You have no cluster, Star Colonel. Retreat, now.
I am in sight of Kozais Ranch Valley.
Gerard frothed.
Are you insane or just craven?
He regretted immediately, but it was bargained and done and could not be taken back. Natalie Breen took a moment to reply.
If you follow your orders, Lev Garrard, I will allow you the choice of Sakai or trial by grievance. Defy me again, and I will kill you right here.
For a moment he considered defying her. If he seized Kozais Ranch Valley while she ran away, the glory would be his, and she would be cast into shame. He could even challenge her for the Khanship, a post she surely deserved to lose. He called up the status of his command and his jaw dropped. Less than a dozen mechs from among his 3 trinaries still read as active, and all had depleted their ammunition. His elementals were shattered, his aerospace trinary gone. All of Alpha Galaxy could press forwards to victory, but alone, he and his handful of warriors would fail. He had already failed. How had it come to this? Bile rose in Lev Garrard's throat.
250th. Retreat. Repeat, fall back to LZ.
The remnants of the 250th Assault Cluster acknowledged. Mechs began to retreat. A weary slump to their shoulders, as if the machines themselves felt defeated. Before setting foot in the Devil's Bath again, Gerard cast one last baleful look at the clump of structures in his rearview screen. That was Kozai's ranch station. His command. The respect both for he and his Khan, and likely his career, had died here today. Licking sulphur from his lips, he turned and departed Tukayyid the accursed.